So who is Sean Grooms?
Sean Grooms is one of the police officers suing me. In the deposition, he said that he got a divorce because of me. My attorney reached out to his ex-wife, and come to find out, he actually got a divorce because he was having sex with like meth head, crackhead women on duty. He was giving them what I call penis plea deals.
Explain that to me.
I had recently got divorced.
Did she divorce you solely because of this?
Not solely, but
What did she say exactly that this played into the divorce?
she was tired of hearing about it. People asking her, was her husband a thief? And how could he do something like this?
Let's give an update.
$2 missing. How does $400 even come up missing?
Damn, bro.
You posted videos about Brian Newland doing hard drugs and snitching on his friend, and you posted those based on rumors.
I did.
We can look at your deposition, but before you argue with me,
Yeah, I did that.
that a fact that you made those allegations based on rumors you said you heard?
It's a fact. William Newland is a convicted pedophile, and And Brian Newland is his brother. After I zeroed in on Brian, I asked about him.
Oh, his brother's
Come to find
pedophile.
out, he's a large statutory rapist that has sex with all kind of underage girls. He buys them beers and gets them drunk and all kind. That's probably the reason he had to leave the Adams County Sheriff Department, because he beats up his wife and he messes with underage girls, and he had to get out of town and go get a job in Norwood.
All right. You don't want to answer my question.
I do. Please ask another one.
On one of the more entertaining cases we have seen.
Sean, you were called Officer Pound Cake by Mr. Foreman?
Multiple times.
You
You
were
received hundreds of pound cakes at work from different people.
Okay. And the context of that name comes from a music video that Mr. Foreman created, correct?
I don't know where he got it at, but you'd have to ask him that question.
It involves musician Afroman and the Adams County Sheriff's Office. In case you need a refresher on how all of this began.
A legal battle over privacy for officers involved in a raid. At the center of it, rapper Afroman. After police searched his home, he used surveillance video of it in a music video and put images on merchandise. Now, some of the officers are suing.
Most rappers, when they portray the police, they have to hire actors. Thanks to the Adams County Sheriff Department, they saved me a whole lot of money. They came over here with guns to kill me. The best thing I came up with was write songs about my experience and try to sell them and make some money to pay for the destruction that they brought to my house.
On August 21st last year, deputies from the Adams County Sheriff's Department pulled up in front of Afroman's house in Winchester. Armed with long guns and wearing tactical gear, the officers kicked down the door and entered the property. The whole thing playing out on Afroman's security cameras. Afroman says he watched his house get raided right from his phone.
No matter how hard you try to be a law-abiding citizen, this is how, America treats you.
The warrant obtained for this raid lists some serious allegations, evidence of drug possession and trafficking, as well as kidnapping, and claimed Afroman kept women locked in his basement.
I don't know where they got that. I think they just made it up. I talked to the head officer. I asked him if I was under arrest. He said no. Then I asked him, were there any charges? He said no. Then I asked him if he would help me put my door back on the hinges and help me fix my gate. And that's when he cracked a little smile and said, we're not required to do that.
This man made songs using the footage from his home security cameras that had and saw his house being raided, and utilized the footage that the officers gave him to then make music videos. It was genius. He would go on to win. Justice would prevail. The cops would be embarrassed. It was a pivotal moment in this story. So that happened. Then he would file another lawsuit. Per Rolling Stone, Afroman accused Brian K. Newland, one of the cops involved in the case and defamation lawsuit of malicious prosecution, abuse of process, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and torturous interference with contract. Then there would be this. They would add the new suit filed by Foreman is seeking at least $150,000 in damages, which includes at least $25,000 for attorney's fees and costs. Attorneys for Afroman and Newland didn't reply to requests for comment. Originally, and this is via consequence, Newland is one of the 7 cops who sued Afroman again for defamation and invasion of privacy after he used the home security footage for music videos where he mocked the cops on their failed raid. It was a victory for people who appreciate freedom of speech. An Ohio jury found that the artist was not liable for any of the claims that were filed against him. Essentially, he would allege that the Officer Newland's defamation suit was malicious prosecution that lacked legal merit and was meant to only harass him. It's currently unknown why the artist is targeting Newland rather than all 7 of the cops involved in the original suit that came about. He did release a song called Brian Newland is a Flag a few months ago, which accused the officer of, you see it on your screen. He'd elaborate more on his Instagram page. Happy official birthday to me. And for my birthday present, I'm suing the police officer who stole my $400, then had the audacity to sue me for $1.5 million. His name is pedo police officer baby making Brian Newborn Newland. Pedo police officer baby. Brian Newland has a pedo brother. His name is pedo police chief. Will you stop sending blank pics, William Newland? Stand up to pedo police. For all the theatrics, for all the lyrics, which were highly entertaining, of course, there are a few takeaways here. The first is, if you truly are a constitutionalist, all right, if you are someone who truly values freedom of speech, you should be applauding this man. You should be applauding what he's done. The second is the gross overstep of the sheriff's office. This is not a one-off, as we have covered many times, but it is indicative of the very problem that so many members within society and even our laws allow for these people who sign up basically as a power grab to take advantage of the public that they should be serving. Again, disgusting misconduct and stuff that could have been avoided, except it wasn't. They decided to do this, and now they are paying the price with this man going full blast, not just with his music, not just with his social media, his YouTube, his music videos, but also court cases. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports, and or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.